Hi everyone, it is me, Mrs. Dipzinski. It's good to see you. This is what I look like behind the mask. I wanted to quickly share some information with you about our class this year. So if you are in my class, then it must be for either English 9 or English 11 or AP Literature. This is what our classroom looks like. I haven't actually decorated it yet for this year, so it might look just a little bit different, but it gives you an idea of where you're going to be spending the year. And speaking of this year, it's going to be a little bit different because, of course, we have to be very careful to stay safe and healthy. We'll be doing all of the things: washing our hands, cleaning the desks, wearing our masks, staying distant where we can, and really just, like I said, trying to keep everybody healthy. One of the questions I get asked all the time at open house is, what do I need to bring for class? And my answer is always the usual school stuff. So a paper, notebook, a pen or pencil, a folder or binder, and really all of that is just kind of your preference. So just make sure that you have the usual materials that you need to participate in class. One thing that is a little bit different this year is we do not have a Chromebook cart in our English classroom anymore. By December, every student should be able to have his or her own Chromebook, but we don't have that yet. Everything's on back order. So if you've got your own device, even your phone, and you are able to access the internet from that device, and if your parents are okay with your bringing it to school, I would really appreciate if you could bring that with you. And we will talk about all of that in the first day of school. So just as a heads up, if you've got your own, I would appreciate it if you could bring it. Those of you who are in English 9, this is some of the things that we will be doing this year. Of course, we'll be reading some literature and talking about how to write essays and analyze literature for the use of literary devices. If you are a student, I am asking you to join our Google Classroom. Parents, I have a slide that is coming up for you, but anybody can join Remind. So students and parents, if you would like to join our English 9 Remind, that is the code there. Those of you who are my juniors in English 11, you can see here the list of the literature that we're going to be reading. Othello is one of my all-time favorites. I'm really excited to share that with you. And of course, we do, the writing and the analysis and all of that stuff, including SAT preparation this year. And here are your codes. So again, students only, please, in Google Classroom, but students and parents are welcome to join our Remind group. My seniors in AP Lit, it looks a little bit different this year because last spring you missed out on Frankenstein. So we're actually going to begin the year with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein before we move into our normal course of literature. And one thing that's a little bit different too is we study a lot of poetry. So that's something that you haven't really done in the previous years of English class, but is really a lot of fun. It's a huge component of the AP exam. So we are going to learn how to do that. And of course, everything that you need to know to get ready for that exam in May. Here are your codes. Again, students only, please, for Google Classroom, but students and parents are welcome to join our Remind group for any sort of Remind messages. Parents, I promised you some extra information. There is a feature on Google Classroom where you can be emailed weekly summaries of assignments that were posted, any missing work that your student might have. And so if you're interested in getting that weekly summary from Google Classroom, please send me an email and in the subject line type Guardian Summary Request. In the body of your email, the information that I need is your name, your student's name, and then your student's class and hour. And in that first week of school, I'm going to do my best to get everybody added into that Guardian Summary list so that you can start receiving your weekly emails. If you have any other questions or concerns, you are, of course, welcome to join our virtual open house on Thursday night from 5 to 8 p.m. where you can talk live with me, or you can email me at jdipzinski@icschools.us. My phone number at school is 724-9847, or once you have joined Remind, you can send me a message through the Remind app. I'm looking really forward to this school year and getting back to some sort of normalcy. So I hope that you enjoy the last few days of summer and let me know if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day, everyone.